Hi everyone, my name is Daniel Glanz and I'm a sculptor here in Loveland, Colorado. I've been doing it for 25 years. It's something that I've always loved to do and will probably do till I can't anymore. We lived up in the mountains here in Colorado, west of Loveland, and I noticed some symptoms. My left arm wasn't swinging when I was walking. My sense of smell started disappearing, but my wife and I just decided that that was something that, you know, maybe it was happening with age, and I was about 50 years old at the time. And then that was probably in 2006. About 2011, I started having panic attacks, and I noticed a tremor in my little finger on my left side. Went to my doctor, and he decided that might be just essential tremor, and he had no idea why I was maybe having panic attacks. And then I was probably 2 years later, in 2013, I noticed that my whole hand was tremoring, and I was unable to control it at all. And he suggested I visit a neurologist, which I did. And he said, well, you know, there's a couple of things it might be, and one of them is Parkinson's. And of course, that didn't help with the panic attacks. Now I've got to worry about Parkinson's, which is, you know, a lifelong disease, and make sure that I can still do what I'd love to do, which is sculpt and be an artist. These are some of my smaller pieces. I do tabletop and stuff like that, but I have a lot of people who request dogs or want me to sculpt their dogs, so I do a lot of commission work for them. My work is primarily wildlife. I do some figurative work, and I collaborate with my partner in the studio to create larger-than-life portraits of people and other sculpture for outdoor settings and public art. I've got hundreds of them all over the country, and in other countries as well. Europe and Argentina, Australia. And did this one the old-fashioned way, where I used foam in the middle. I just packed it up and then carved the foam down by hand, and then added a couple inches of clay on the outside, and then sculpted all my muscular texture and stuff like that into it. But the sculpture itself for this version probably took me 3 or 4 months to sculpt, and then the casting was probably another 6 months. PAR has been great for me in that it's a good source of information. It directs me into reading material that I need, and it also has pointed me in the right direction in terms of keeping myself in shape. I would certainly recommend it to anybody with Parkinson's. It's a wonderful resource, and always will be for me. Just having optimism when you have something like Parkinson's is huge. You need to keep a positive point of view and do everything you can to help control the situation and learn to live with Parkinson's, and do what you can in terms of your occupation and the things you love to do. And making artwork is what I love to do, and so for me it looks pretty positive.